It's time for my Final Fantasy draft. Woo! Totally meant fantasy football. Hey guys, so I'm getting ready to do my Final Fantasy football draft. I'm uber excited about it. Love Final Fantasy football. In my league,
Final Fantasy football?
Huh?
It's fantasy football, not Final Fantasy football.
Oh shoot. Fantasy football. Sorry. Like Babe plays this game called Final Fantasy #7, the remake or something like that, and that's like a really cool game, and I have Final Fantasy in my head and I have fantasy football in my head. So anyway, getting ready to do my fantasy football here, and we have 10 people in our league, which is usually how I do it. One year I did 12 people, and that was kind of crazy because you don't have that many options left when you have bye weeks, so I don't recommend that. The stakes are pretty good with this one. It's $50 a pop per person. First place gets $350 and second place gets $150. I think that's what I said. Something like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing started. All right, so as you can see, the draft is about to start. I have about 5 minutes left. And what's really cool, like one of these things that you can do is you can go ahead and queue some people if you want. So I'm gonna take you in here so you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and queue McAfee. I have a touch screen. Let me see if I really don't like the Cowboys. I might have to go ahead and queue Barkley again because I don't like the Cowboys. And I'm gonna queue I gotta skip him. Cook from Minnesota. And I'm gonna queue Alvin Kamara. And what that does is that puts them in your queue, but like there's not much I can do now from here. I just have to wait until the draft starts, and then I'll show you once you put them in your queue. They're right over here, so you'll see them here, and you can remove them too if you want to. But we got 4 minutes and then we're gonna get started, and I'm gonna show you guys a little tip to how I draft players when I'm doing this. So I'll show you when I'm going. So let me move my camera. So if you'll notice, so I'm got back. It's actually Brady's got back. Don't ask, long story. But I'm going third. And so your turn is always highlighted, so you'll know when you're going. And that's the first round. And then as you go on, you'll get to round 2, round 3, round 4, all of that good stuff. But I'm going third. So I queued up my key people that I want, and we should be starting here in just a second. One more thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna change this from all positions to running back, because I like to try to get my running backs first, and as you'll see it updated here, you want to get your running backs first because they're the ones that are more likely to be injured, and you need to have more running backs on the bench so that you can replace them very quickly. But 1 minute left. Here we go, guys. Woo! So you guys missed it. My husband got Christian McCaffrey from me. So I'm giving it my second one here. Somebody else just took the other guy that I wanted. So I'm going to draft Dalvin Cook from the Minnesota Vikings. Just go over here and say draft. Boom. You drafted Dalvin Cook. I can't believe my husband did this to me. Babe. Sorry if my computer screen's a little blurry, guys. That's the only thing about doing this on the computer. But so it says you're on the clock in 11 picks, so I'm not gonna go again for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and queue up some more peeps down here. Let's go ahead and queue Derrick Henry, who was like an all-star last year. I'm gonna skip over this guy, Miles Sanders, because he's questionable. I mean, you could pick him if you want, but he's already questionable, so I'm actually gonna pass over him. Gonna queue up Kenyon Drake, Josh Jacobs. And if you've never done this before, the running backs are in the order how they're ranked. So the highest ranked ones were gone in the beginning, as you saw. So, and again, and when I'm queuing them, that does not like draft them. That just puts them right over here in my little queue, right over there. So another thing you might notice is that if you see some people say auto, like next to their name, that means they're auto drafting. That means they're not selecting their players on their own. They're letting the, ESPN fantasy system like auto pick players for them. Sometimes you can still get pretty good players when you do that. Sometimes people can't do it because they have other commitments and stuff like that, but I never had the good luck with auto pick, but I know some people have. So, oh, I'm coming up again. Here I am, coming up. So I am going to draft Aaron Jones as my running back, and he is from Green Bay. And notice again, it says you're on the clock in 4 picks, so I'm back again. It's just random how it snakes sometimes, so I gotta queue up some more peeps. Again, I wanna focus on the running backs. Now I had Todd Gurley last year. Let me zoom in here if I can get you guys to see. Okay. I had Todd Gurley last year, and he did not do as well as I thought he would. He's also on a different team this year, so that could be different. Do I do it? I'm gonna queue him. I'm gonna take a chance. James Conner from Pittsburgh. He was pretty good. Oh, Melvin Gordon's questionable too. All right, and I'll queue up him. Now, since I'm up in, it said 4 picks, I should be able to get one of these, man. Oh, it didn't hit him. Hold on. I gotta invest in a mouse. Okay. All right, you'll see I'm back on the clock here. There's Brady's got back. And I think I just totally took that out of focus. Okay. And I am going to go with Carson. Draft him because he was ranked higher than the rest. And now at this point, I should have 3 running backs. Let's see. I don't know why I can't do touchscreen on this app, on this computer. Well, I can do it on the computer, but I can't do touchscreen on this thing. All right, and then you'll see here, these are the players I have for my lineup so far. So Cook, Jones, Carson. Carson went in as a flex. But you still want to get people on your bench, and that's what I was saying. Like, I want to get some more running backs on my bench because they get injured a lot. And they are going rather quickly. Now, I do have a couple queued up, but I know those might get taken. When is my next pick? So I am not coming up for a while. So these guys I queued, I'm probably gonna lose these guys. Now, something I was just looking at here, Le'Veon Bell. So he was not good last year with the Jets, so I don't want to take a chance on him again. And then there is Kareem Hunt. Now, the only thing about Kareem Hunt is, he just got out of trouble and stuff. Is he gonna make it through the season? I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to take a chance on him. Plus, he's going to the Browns. This is the thing about fantasy football. You don't really know what is going to happen. You don't really know. So I'm gonna have to make some decisions really quick because my turn is coming up. Cheers, everybody. Having me a little Jack's Abbey lager here, house lager. Gotta have a nice little cold one when I'm doing my draft, even though I already messed up. This will be the first year I haven't chose any excuse me, two things going on there. I had a little bit of a burp, and number two, I said haven't chose. This is the first year I have not chosen a Patriots player on my team, and it is devastating. I just don't know how they're gonna do. I don't know how Edelman and the others that are left, like White and all of them, I don't know how they're gonna do with someone else, you know, because Brady's gone. And I don't want to pick Brady, and I don't want to pick Gronk, because I don't know how they're gonna do on Tampa Bay either, right? Anywho, cheers. So Taylor is still available, so I am going to draft him. And then I'm coming up again rather quickly, so yikes. Let me see who else I can get. At this point, I'm going to switch over to wide receiver. And again, I don't want to go on record saying I have the best strategy, because I don't. I'm gonna go up to the top. And wide receivers. Okay, this is what we got left. I need to queue up some peeps. All right, Robert Woods from the Rams. Q. Cooper Kupp from the, I don't remember how he, you know, people switch so many teams. I could queue him. Mark Andrews, Baltimore. Tight end, I need a tight end. Zach Ertz also, I need a tight end. That's the other thing too. There aren't a lot of tight ends that are highly ranked when you're doing fantasy, so your pickings are slim. All right, so I'm up. Let me go to my peeps over here. What happened to the tight end I just picked over here? Dang, someone took him, man. What the freak? All right, I'm gonna pick Lockett. Balls. Or should I get the tight end? You know what? Screw it. Let me go with the wide receiver. Looking at my queue here, I need to pick a tight end like now, because somebody took my other one, man. Oh, I gotta get this crappy guy. All right, I'm gonna draft Henry. Balls. Let me just check up here one more time. Somebody took both of the tight ends that I put in here. I think they did. All right, let me get him. And then now, you guys, I just want to show you what else I got going on here in my queue. A couple more wide receivers right here. T.Y. Hilton is a hit or miss. I don't know. And, well, now he's a miss. Someone just took him. And for QB, I got Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson. For defense, I put down Steelers defense, as much as it pained me to do so, because I hate the Steelers. All right. I think I need to go ahead and grab my QB now. So QB is not someone you want to get first. I learned that the hard way the first time I played fantasy football. So I'm going to go ahead and get him. I'll get Dak. You better not let me down. You better not let me down. I ended up getting Dak Prescott here for QB. Cook, running back. Jones, running back. Lockett for wide receiver. Skip, got to get another one. Tight end is H. Henry. People took my tight ends, man. Carson is my flex. Defense, I haven't queued that yet. I usually do that. I usually do defense and kicker at the end. And then I got another running back on my bench. And is that all the running backs I have? Because I need to... Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll need to put some more running backs on my bench. But this is what I have so far. Excuse my clumsiness with the camera here. It's my first time trying to do a fantasy thing like on my camera. I'm on the clock again in 3 more picks. And I saw Grunk on here. But like... I don't know how Grunk's gonna do this year. That's why he's ranked further to the bottom. I mean, he's had back surgery. He's also on a new team. Also a reason why I didn't pick Brady, as much as it pained me not to do so. But again, he's on a new team. I don't know how this is all gonna work. And that's coming from me even as a Patriots fan. So I think my bench is changing. Let me see what happened over here. People took my players again, man. All right, so let me go to wide receivers because I did need to fill that other spot. And God knows I'm gonna have to go with AJ Green. Me and AJ Green have had some not fun experiences. Every time I've gotten him, I thought it was gonna be a good go, and it never turned out well at all. But he's what I'm stuck with right now. So I am almost full on my regular, lineup right here. I just need to pick my defense and my kicker. So let me go try to find a kicker over here. Give me a kicker. And this, like I said, the kicker we usually do last because like they can only get you so many points anyway, but you still don't want to end up with someone that's like crummy. Okay, so let me go ahead and cue him. I'm on the clock again already. All right. Nix that. I'm gonna go ahead and do my defense, Steelers. So Babe just told me most people don't even get defense at this point. I was like, oh. Of course he said that off camera. Let's see. But I think he tells me that every year anyway. All right, I'm gonna go back to running backs because I need to still fill up my bench. Now, Caron Johnson. Oh, I'm trying to remember with him. I'm trying to remember. It could be worse. Let me put him on there. I should queue up James White. What the? He's gone. I was just about to grab him. He's gone. Okay, that's not happening. Philip Lindsay. I don't know about this dude, but he's higher ranked than the rest of them on here. And let me go ahead and queue up Matt Breida too. Like I told you guys, you want to make sure you have plenty of running backs. So I'm trying to queue up as many as possible. And I'll go ahead and get this guy from Buffalo too. All right, I am going to go ahead and get these last running backs here. And Breida, that should help with my bench. And then, like I said again, I'll do the kickers last. And I'm coming up again. Okay, I need to move quickly then.
Cam Newton. Hold it down.
You picked Cam Newton?
Mm-hmm.
I thought about it, but I didn't do it. All right, I need some more running backs. I queued this guy. Someone might grab him. If someone grabs him, maybe I should get this Duke guy. I could get Duke. Man, all the people left suck.
Between Cam Newton and Aaron Rodgers. I figured Cam Newton's okay to supposed to win.
Yeah, that's a good point. Plus, like, Aaron Rodgers gets beaten up every year. He might get beaten up again this year. Coleman Moss. Coleman Moss.
So is Cam Newton.
Coleman's ranked lower than Moss. But Coleman's team went to the Super Bowl. Buffalo sucks. But I think Moss is... I'm going to have to go with the Moss here.
Buffalo was good last year.
Oh. Alright, it's my last pick, and I'm going to close this bad boy out with a backup QB. And I'm going to go ahead and draft Ryan Tannehill. He'll be on my bench. I always like to get a backup QB because sometimes during bye weeks, those can be hard to get. Or at least the good ones can be hard to get. So check out my lineup here. I got Dak Prescott as QB. For running backs, I got Cook, Jones, wide receiver Lockett, Green, tight end is Henry, flex is Carson, defense is Steelers, kicker is Prater. I hope you don't mess it up this year. And on my bench, I have Taylor and Breida, Moss, and Murray as running backs. Like I said, I like to stack those running backs because they get injured a lot. And Williams, Jackson for wide receivers on my bench. And my backup QB is Tannehill. That's my lineup, folks. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Join me again next time for more videos. And I hope you all have a fantastic week. Bye guys.